First of all, I'd like to thank Mrs. Odom for that warm introduction that she just gave. And again, good evening to all of you, the Holly Spring Oxford District, the minister's spouses, widows, and widowers, and its members, and our friends.
Yeah.
We give honor to presiding elder and Mrs. Barbara G. Wilson, and to each of you, and we also give honor to Pastor Langston and Anderson Chapel Church. We thank you for allowing us to make accommodations here at your church this afternoon. And we're most thankful to the minister's spouses, department, and officers for this opportunity to share an encouraging message with you. This is our annual celebration and Vesper Hour. Let us pray. Lord, we thank you for this hour of prayer, this hour of worship, this hour of fellowship. Bless us now, God, and keep us, that we may always be within your spirit. In Jesus Christ's name we pray, amen. In keeping with our theme for today, getting back to the basics, helping ministers equip the local church, this scripture gives us the basic instructions that we are to follow. Let's look back at our scripture that was read by Sister Golden, Matthew the 28th chapter, 16th verse to the 20th verse. And then ponder how it would read if we were to interpose the key nouns that would make it more relevant to us today.
Yeah.
It would read as follows. Then we went away into all of the community, into a local church congregation where Jesus had appointed us.
Yeah, yeah.
And when we received him, we worshiped him. But some of us doubted.
Yeah.
And Jesus came and spoke unto us, saying, no doubting, all power is given unto me in heaven and in earth. Go each of you therefore, and teach all nations, baptizing everyone, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Ghost. Teaching everyone to observe all things whatsoever that I have commanded each of you. And lo, he said that he is with us, in each and every one of us always, even to the end of the world.
Yeah, yeah.
According to the Cambridge Dictionary, in getting back to the basics, you first start to give attention to the simplest and the most important matters after ignoring them for a while. And to get back means that we must have had to come from someplace or from someone or from something.
Yeah.
To go back could also mean we must have had to pass by, pass over something or someone. And also, to go back could also mean we must have made some mistakes or some errors along the journey. And in any of these instances, this is an element of something that has to be fixed, repaired, or made right. So then our test today is to ponder the question and its answer.
Yeah.
In getting back, have we then come to a conclusion or even a confession or even a reality that yes, there has in fact been some omission and some passing over.
Yeah.
So now what are the basics to which we must go back to? The definition of the word basics. The simplest and the most important facts, ideas, or things connected with something.
Yeah, yeah.
In our work as Christians, men and women, people called by God, he has outlined for us, both in his word and through Jesus Christ, what the basics for ministry and missions are. God, the church, our families, and the people of our community.
Yeah, right.
If things are the basics, then let us consider today what may have been passed over, passed by, omitted, caused an error, or where a mistake has been made. Have we honored God in our daily praise and worship? Have we cared for the church as God has cared for us? Have we loved the people of our community enough to offer salvation to the least of these? The poor, the widow, the orphan, the captive.
Yeah.
And have we also overlooked after the basic needs of our own families, giving them the God-fearing love that they deserve?
Yeah.
So then in our work, we have gone into all nations. This is what the scripture teaches. But then to ponder the question, have we done so? Some of us, along with others, may have even had doubts. Doubts about our intentions, doubts about our calling, or even doubts about our service. Yeah. But for today and for now, we know regardless of what the answers are to these questions, our getting back to the basics begins here. Yeah. And to our comfort, Jesus reminds us that whatever we need in order to be equipped, he will provide everything for us. Yeah. He has power in the earth and also in heaven. Yeah. He has power to raise, he also has the power to lay down according to his will. So then in our service as ministers, spouses, widows, widowers, we are aware that we don't know all there is to know about ministry. Some of us are young at it, some of us are more mature, some of us are in between. All of us are learning as we go. It doesn't matter what season of life we may be in our Christian work, in our Christian walk, or in our Christian love, God is with us. No matter whether we are married, whether we're retired, whether we're widowed, whether we're fatherless or motherless, full house or empty nesters, he said that he will provide whatever we need. And he will never leave us, nor will he forsake us. He is always with us. But the question is, do we trust him? And getting back to the basics, Isaiah encourages us not to fear and to not be dismayed in any circumstance. For God will give us his presence, his power, and his protection. That's right. In the life of ministry, there are 3 key tools that we need in order to be successful. Ministry is not a journey. Our ministry is a journey and not a destination. Without God, it can't happen any other way. Not by might, but by the Spirit, says the Lord. So then, as we prepare to go into all nations, teaching and baptizing them in the name of our Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, let us remember what these tools are, and that we have to have those tools in our toolbox in order for us to be equipped. First, God's presence. He is with us 24/7, everywhere, all the time. Secondly, God's power. It strengthens us. We are feeling weak. We are feeling tired. We are on our busy schedules, and we are full and are burdened down. Feeling that we just cannot go any longer. But look at your neighbor and say to them, I have the power, thus be charged on. And third, God's provision. He will supply every one of our needs. But it provides is more than sufficient. And with prayer, all things are possible. Now look at your other neighbor and say to them, I've got provisions. And fourth and finally, God's protection. Say to yourself, I am protected. I am protected. Sometimes you have to encourage your own self. Be reminded of how good God is, how much he loves and protects us from all hurt, harm, and danger. The good, the bad, and the ugly, in heart and in spirit. His name is El Shaddai, Lord God Almighty. Do not be afraid, for he is the keeper of our body. He is the keeper of our soul. He is the keeper of our salvation. So when our eyes start to get a little dimmer, our footsteps start to get a little shorter, our eyes begin to look deeper and a little higher, we should be bold enough to remind ourselves that our promises are with God and that he is a wonderful counselor. He will ever lead us and guide us, even to the end of the world. This is not what the scripture says. So therefore, as we seek to get back to the basics, we may be faced with some broken past. A child who goes to bed hungry, and then to be told the next day at school he has a behavior problem. We may be faced with burned bridges. A young father or mother who have lost their 12-hour shift because of a lack of family resources or family support. Or we may be faced with roads with holes. A high school student who can't read, but they can only read at a 3rd or 5th grade level. A senior couple living alone, challenged with Alzheimer's and no funds for medication. These are the broken past. These are some of our roads filled with holes. These are some of the burned bridges that we have to face on our way to going back.
Yeah.
If you feel that you are now one of those persons that have been passed by, passed over, trespassed, or forgotten, even one who needs to make a turn and to make a new start, what and who should we fear? God says no one. Minister spouses, fear nothing. You are faced with challenges of this new world order. Retirees, nothing has you see to reach back, stay connected. Widows and widowers, feel nothing as God guides you on your new journey in life and ministry. Let the memories and the legacy of your loved one that you built together be your guide. So then, therefore, as we go back, let us not fear. Let us keep reaching. Let us keep teaching. Let us keep preaching. Let us keep praying. And let us keep serving. Ministry, again, is a journey and not a destination. And on today, here we sit. We sit in the shade of someone who planted a tree a long time ago. It may have been a parent. It may have been a grandparent. It may have been a teacher. It may have been a preacher. And in fact, we know that it was our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. In the 23rd Psalm, it teaches us, and we all do know the prayer. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. Be anxious for nothing. He maketh me to lie down in the green pasture. He leads me beside the still water. He restores my soul. He leads me in the path of righteousness for his sake. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will feel no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table for me in the presence of my enemies. Thou anointest my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me. Surely it shall follow you. Surely it shall follow each and every one of us here today. All the days of our lives. And according to God and his will, we shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. For without him, we can do nothing. So let us pray today for one another, for our families, for our communities, and let us mostly pray for our churches. And we thank God for the blessings that he has bestowed upon all of us, for giving us the opportunity to serve as minister spouses, widows, and widowers. So therefore, we would like to thank God for your presence here today, and we give God all the honor and all the praise. Amen.